Good day, I'm Tamara McHale and this is your JIS news for Thursday, October 23. Government has taken a significant step towards the goal of Jamaica becoming the fourth major node in the global logistics chain. On Wednesday, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller broke ground for the construction of the Total Logistics Facility at Newport West in Kingston. The 160,000 square foot warehouse will be built and operated by Kingston Wharves Limited and is to be a 24-hour facility offering supply chain management and manufacturing.
The government sees this launch as a step forward for Kingston Wharves Limited, a big step forward for the development of the logistics hub.
Roughly 500 persons are to be employed when the facility opens in January 2016.
The project is expected to engage 150 persons in direct construction. More than 50 persons have already been employed directly and indirectly in specific project management and execution capacities.
Construction will start next month and should be completed by December 2015. The Deputy Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund, Min Zhu, is forecasting that the Jamaican economy will exceed current growth levels in the next fiscal year. He was speaking at the opening ceremony of the 2014 High-Level Caribbean Forum that's now underway in Montego Bay. Andrew Chisholm is at the conference and filed this report.
By all forecasts, this year, Jamaica's growth rates were stronger than last year. More than that, the next year's growth was stronger than this year.
The IMF's Deputy Managing Director also commended the government for maintaining single-digit inflation rates while reducing the country's debt and unemployment.
So that gives us all the confidence and give us all the promise. We're very confident we'll be able to move forward with this program.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller says her administration remains committed to removing the impediments to growth, one of which is the high cost of energy. She reiterated that by 2030, Jamaica would have at least 20% of the country's energy mix coming from renewable sources.
So far, we have concluded contracts for the supply of 78 megawatts of electricity from wind and solar. In respect of hydropower, feasibility study on 5 sites have been completed and 6 more are to be done.
In the meantime, Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips is calling on the global community to assist the Caribbean in achieving sustainable growth and development. He, however, pointed out that Caribbean countries have a role to play.
It is necessary, we believe, that we look at our current CARICOM taxation treaties and discuss the common external tariff in order to ensure that regionalism not only induces growth but delivers equitable growth across the various jurisdictions.
The 2014 High-Level Caribbean Forum, which will end on Friday, will examine ways of improving the reliability and efficiency of energy while strengthening the tax system and the financial sector. Reporting from the Montego Bay Convention Center, I'm Andrea Chisholm for JIS News.
The Southeast Regional Health Authority, SERA, has implemented new measures to cut delays at the Spanish Town Hospital. Stacey Ann Smith has the details.
SERA Board Chairman Dr. Andre Cook announced in a statement Wednesday that the Spanish Town Hospital was in the process of receiving additional staff and resources to improve patient flow. This follows a tour of the facility earlier this month by Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson in the wake of 2 incidents in which patients died while waiting at the A&E department. Now, SERA says 14 new nurses have been employed and additional doctors will be assigned to work in the A&E department. Construction, meanwhile, is to begin shortly on a triage area to house a roving triage nurse who will be able to closely monitor patients in the A&E waiting area. The hospital has also got new beds as well as bassinets, cots and cribs for the pediatric ward, and 200 chairs have been bought and distributed to the various waiting areas. 4 additional stretchers have also been received. At the same time, SERA has also taken steps to improve the delivery of healthcare services at other hospitals in the Southeast region. The staff complement is being increased at the Kingston Public and Victoria Jubilee Hospitals, as well as the Bustamante Hospital for Children. KPH's recovery room capacity has also been expanded. Stacey Ann Smith reporting for JIS News.
Jamaica and Chile have signed a defense technical agreement to exchange operational and technical experiences between the armed forces of both countries. National Security Minister Peter Bunting and the Chilean ambassador to Jamaica signed the agreement on Tuesday. It will facilitate training in aviation, which will further support the development of the Caribbean Military Aviation School.
The government firmly believes that this agreement will assist the JDF in increasing its operational effectiveness and its ability to secure Jamaica's borders.
Government is still considering the issuing of a Diaspora Bond as another means of tapping into the resources of overseas nationals who wish to invest in Jamaica. State Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Arnaldo Brown says discussions have been ongoing since the issue was first raised at the Diaspora Conference in 2004. A major concern was how a Diaspora Bond would affect the country's debt profile.
The hope was that the bond would be priced and sufficiently large that it may replace high-yielding debt with low-yielding debt, therefore creating some space for the government to operate and to probably use those savings from the lower yields to invest in education, invest in healthcare, invest in infrastructure, and so on.
Mr. Brown was addressing a recent JIS think tank session. And finally, a number of secondary schools across the island will benefit financially each time current and past students, as well as other members of the public, buy a specific brand of water uniquely assigned to each participating school. It's due to a new public-private partnership between the Education Ministry and SIP Spring Water, operated by Relaxa Enterprise. The initiative is called the Support in Public Schools SIPS Project. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Tamar McHale. Thank you for watching.